Over here is another vintage frame, and this one looks like it might be cruel stitchery. Let's have a look.
Hello everyone, it's Tiffany with Thrifting Vegas. I shop at thrift stores, estate sales, garage sales, and discount stores for items I can resell for profit on online platforms like eBay, Poshmark, and OfferUp.
It is Friday and we are en route to my favorite Goodwill at Rainbow and Cheyenne here in Las Vegas. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I am Tiffany. I am Thrifting Vegas, and I am going to take you on a Thrift with Me shopping trip to Goodwill. This week I received a message asking me if my channel is real and whether I actually sell the items you see me thrift and that appear in my haul. So I need a favor. Those of you who have purchased something from me and have received it and are enjoying it, please leave a comment below letting us know what you bought and how you like it. So without further ado, let's do another real shopping trip. Let's see what they have. Let's go thrifting. We'll grab a cart. I've got my Thrifting Vegas blanket and my reusable shopping bags at the ready. Our color of the week is gray. All gray tags are 50% off. A couple of you asked what these big long poles attached to each shopping cart are, and that's to stop you taking the cart out of the store. If you've never purchased a treasure from me and would like to do so, there are two different ways. First, you can send me an email and I'll give you details about that in my haul after this shopping trip. The second is to hop over to my new website, thriftingvegas.com, where you can find all the treasures that are still available for sale, and they're all organized by video. I think it would be really fun to create a segment where I show you the 5 items that sold the fastest and received the most interest from my previous shopping trip. Let's do that after the haul. We are starting in the wood plaques and signs today. I don't often find much here, but fingers crossed, you never know. This is a stand-up ceramic plaque. Not too much detail here, so I'm going to say it is made in China. International Bazaar is the brand. $3. Although I love the colors, I am going to leave it on the shelf. Let's see, lots of plaques, some cutting boards. Here is a ceramic purse. Do check these. Although this one is an inexpensive bag, it's $5. Some of the artisan pottery pieces can be worth up into the hundreds of dollars. We got more plaques, a little shelf there, some letters. What else? Christmas and fall. Ooh, back here is an interesting piece. It looks like a plaque. It's got hand-painted lemons with a little round hook there. You could actually, let's see, something 99. $1.99, you can't beat that. You could actually put a hook on your keychain and hook your keys to it as you come in the door. Oh, I don't have my blanket. There we go. Thrifting Vegas blanket in the cart. It will protect all my treasure finds. Let's keep going. This is a Hallmark style plaque entitled How to Get Along at the Office. It's $2. Next, a set of 3 Chinese coins, wall decor. Oh, this is party light. A little fairy sit atop a floral pillar candle holder. She is chipped on her wing, sadly. 99 cents. I hope somebody comes along and rescues her. For me, there's just not enough value in resale, so I'll leave her. What's this? Oh, it's a broken snow globe, so we'll leave that up there. Perhaps I'll tell somebody, ask them if they can throw it away. Here is a little treasure chest, a modern piece, it looks like modern decor. More signs and plaques here. What's this say? Dreams don't work unless you do. That's so true, isn't it? Oh, look at the lovely colours on this tray back here. Harvest Blessings. Unfortunately, it's not melamine. It's got quite a bit of damage, a chunk out and lots of scratches, so we'll leave it. What are these? Oh, I think they are, yes, they're wall hangings. A set of 3, very modern decor. At first glance, I thought this was a tray, but I think it's actually a picture frame. You put your picture in the center, the wood shop, and you could put pressed flowers around the outside. It's really rustic, that piece. Oh, on this shelf are some boxes. Always check the boxes. You just never know what you're going to find. One time in Savers, I was checking the Christmas boxes and I found a $5 bill. More plaques, some seashell canvases there, pillar candle holder, knife blocks. This M hook would be sweet in a little girl's room. For 4th of July maybe. Oh, back here is a candy dispenser. You put your candy in the mason jar and pull on this little handle and it dispenses down the chute. Let's just check it for damage. It looks to be in lovely shape. This would be really, really fun with Easter color M&Ms in. It's only $3. So let's definitely pop that into our cart. I thrifted one of those a while back. It actually dispensed from side to side. Some of you may remember. And I put it out at Christmas time. My kids absolutely loved it. Jake especially. I've never seen a bag of M&Ms go through so quickly. If you're enjoying the video, it would mean the world to me if you could give it a thumbs up, leave a comment below, and subscribe to my channel with the little red button at the bottom right hand corner of your screen. It doesn't cost you anything at all, but your support helps my channel reach a wider audience. What is this lovely thing? It's carved wood, really smooth, floral design. It's actually a pillar candle holder. Look at that. It is huge, quite heavy as well. I just don't know that the resale value plus the shipping would work for me, but it is fantastic. If any of you locals love this, do come down. It's here at the Cheyenne Rainbow Goodwill. And you know what? I think I just spotted another one on the shelf here. Look, let's pop that down for a second. Over here is a matching one. Oh, there we go. Let's put this one up here with its friend. It's just enough room there. Now they are together. Moving up here, we've got a little chip and dip bowl. It's a modern piece. Some ceramics here. A vase. And a couple of bells. Unfortunately, bells don't sell too terribly well for me. So I think I am going to leave these on the shelf. Another candle holder there with a mirror, sconce style. Some little cupboards. This one appears to be hand painted. That's quite nice. Would be ideal for someone who has a booth, has a little display. You can open the doors and put treasures inside. Many of you have asked if I intend to get another booth space, and for now I'm just going to be focusing on my online store, thriftingvegas.com, to see how that goes. Oh, look at this. This is a sliced piece of stone, agate I think it is. It does have a crack in it, some damage, but only 69 cents, and I couldn't bear to see this go in the trash or the landfill. And if you poke it up in a bowl with some other shells and rocks around it, you wouldn't be able to see that crack anyway. So let's pop that into our cart. Only 69 cents. Lots and lots of baskets here. Perfect for Easter coming up. On the other side of this aisle are the figurines and the collectibles. At the back on this next shelf, I have spotted some Blue Sky clay works. This is a base to one of their little houses. It's golf themed. I think it might be a pro shop. $2 on that. So let's pop it in the cart and keep our fingers crossed that the other piece, the little house, is somewhere on these shelves. Here's an hors d'oeuvre tray designed for olives or onions. Some Christmas. Lots of baggies. We've got teacups, a little vase. $6 on that piece. Up front, this is interesting. I'm not sure what it is. It's a hand holding a shell. $2. Looks quite vintage. Sadly, it's very, very chipped on the front. I suppose you could put something in it and lop that over the edge to hide it. Hopefully someone will come along and give that a new home. It's very, very interesting. Lots of dolls. All sorts of shapes, sizes and styles. We've got some collector plates and cups over here. I don't tend to pick these up because they just don't sell too well for me. Lots available on eBay. Here is another Blue Sky Clayworks piece. I'm not familiar with this one. It looks like a shoe there, maybe a little shoe store. I think we'll leave that on the shelf, and if we're lucky enough to find the pro shop, which is a much better theme than this one, we can come back and grab it. Oh, look at Miss Piggy up here. She's fantastic. I'm so sad she has some damage, and $3. Her foot is missing, her right foot there. So I think we will leave her as well. Again, maybe somebody very talented could create another foot for her out of clay. Oh, look, back here, another party light piece, another candle holder matching the other one. This one, sadly, is missing the fairy altogether. What is this little piece? Member G. Armani Society. It's 99 cents, a little stand-up plaque. You might at first glance think it's Giorgio Armani, the clothing brand, but I think it's actually Giuseppe Armani. They had a collector club for figurines that you would get monthly or so. Little wood snowman. This is an ivy pattern. I believe it is a project piece somebody has created. Some candles there and bells. We are moving into the clear glass here. You can tell the difference between crystal and glass. The crystal is much heavier, it's brighter, and it radiates the light. Oh, look at this piece. This is definitely crystal. I don't know if it's coming through the camera, but the light just sparkles off of this piece. It's $2. No damage. Oh, that's full lead crystal Gorum Yugoslavia sticker. So let's definitely grab that and see if we can find another one. Green glass, that is a contemporary piece, very lightweight. Lots of bowls and vases. Many of you actually collect the single crystal candle holders, both in clear and in different colors. And you've sent me pictures of your display. Absolutely gorgeous when you put single ones of different heights and styles all together. I am so impressed with your creativity. So let's pop this into the cart and hopefully it will be added to somebody's collection. I was hoping this cute little owl was artisan pottery, but he is an inexpensive votive candle holder. A ceramic Christmas themed pillar candle stand here. More candle holders and figurines. Ooh, at the end is the matching wood sconce we saw on the other side. These etched pine cone votive holders would look lovely on a mantle with some greenery. 2 more candle holders there. Double walled but quite thin glass. Got a piggy bank. Oh, look at this shoe. This is definitely vintage. Unfortunately, there's quite a bit of damage and some flowers missing. The end of that leaf is gone as well. Such a shame, but we will leave that on the shelf. I have one of these in my inventory. It's a white bear, white flower bear, always and forever. I'll perhaps bring that out to show you in my haul. Here we are in the vases, planters and florals, and I see swans. This piece is Gloria Vanderbilt. Now, as is, you could use it as a candle holder. It's $3, but I am not going to pick it up because it's missing its original lid. It was intended to be a candy jar or a vanity jar, but without that lid, the profit is just not there for me for resale. Let's keep going. All sorts of planters. We got some buckets, some waxy roses there, a plastic palm tree serving dish. This is an interesting contemporary piece, mosaic style wall vase and baskets. Lots more planters. Ooh, back here, a milk glass vase is hiding. These are vintage. I absolutely love rescuing these. I can't bear to think of them in the ground. They go beautifully with silver, with cobalt glass. I'm just shining my black light on it. My little mini black light. It does not glow, but we are going to rescue this. Into the cart it goes. This vase is in the style of Lenox, but the crude detail and lightweight tells me it's a florist piece. Same with this cobalt one. No optic swirl, clear glass, no detail on top. We'll leave those. All sorts of silk flowers and plants here. Some centerpiece vases. These appear at every Goodwill, don't they? The preserved veggies in the decorative jars. Sometimes you find a jar that's really interesting like this one, and you can empty out the veggies and put in collections like marbles or even bath salts. We've got some spring wreaths, more silks. Look at this guy. Oh my goodness. He is fantastic. The detail is amazing. He's quite heavy as well. A black flying pig. I think he might be heavy resin. There's no price on him, but I'm sure we can get one at the register. He is definitely coming home with us. A lovely vintage anchor hocking hollyberry carafe here, $3 on that. Sadly, it's only worth about $10 at resale, so I'm going to leave it for somebody else. Ooh, look at this Native American wedding vase. It has an amazing buffalo theme. Black buffaloes on the ground, white in the sky. It's $5. Looks like it has a souvenir price tag under there, and sadly a lot of scuffing and some hairline cracks, so we're going to leave that as well. Little green candle holder, glass, sharp edge on the top there. That tells me it's not good quality. Sconces and more inexpensive candle holders. I had no idea, but the first candles were made by the ancient Egyptians out of beeswax or animal fat in 3000 BC. Many of you get onto me for not picking up these Grey Goose martini glasses, but unfortunately they're only worth about $8 a piece. This is a lovely crystal jar, sadly missing its lid, so we will leave it. This is in Wedgwood style, but as you can see, it's just a painted bottle. All sorts of clear glass here, more silks. We are here in the mug section, and I am going to be ultra picky today. Here is Yoda for $2. Mugs just don't sell ever so well for me, and when they do, the shipping unfortunately usually goes into the £2 rate, which makes them quite expensive. However, as usual, I am going to break my rule for this mug. This is a early Ray Dunn mug, magenta. It's $2, and these early ones, this one says Dream, do actually sell for a good profit. So I'm going to bite my tongue, pop that in the cart, and keep going. Let's see if anything else amazing jumps out at us. I think a really good idea is for me to include a couple of mugs in each of my video hauls. That way you can take a look at what I have in stock. And if you're buying something else and you add it to the package, shipping won't be too bad. I'm not really seeing anything else in the mugs. Let's move to the glasses. As you can see, the shelves are absolutely packed today. We've got wine glasses, tumblers, martini glasses, margarita glasses. Oh, this is a pretty yellow piece. Has the look of vintage, but I think it's a modern piece just made to look old. But you just never know what could be hiding. Oh, here is a set of similar ones. Let's put the yellow fellow with his friends here. There we go. Those blue ones are candle holders. Oh, that reminds me, in my video at Savers with my dad, I found the vintage diamond cut little juice glass, and several of you said you missed more behind it. You missed more, but they weren't. Sadly, they were just candle holders, but thank you so much for letting me know. These are vintage. I think that back one goes with the sandwich plate or snack plate. Over here is another smaller milk vase. This one's lovely. It has the little flower-shaped top there. And 99 cents. We will definitely pop that in the cart. Just checking for glow. Somebody told me a little while ago that some of these actually do glow, but I have never found one. One of my favorite aisles, the kitcheny bits. Here's a glass coaster or candle holder. This first section is usually clear glass. Jars, canning jars, wire top jars. We've got some mugs here. There's a decanter. This looks very old. Sadly, it's missing its stopper. If you ever find single stoppers, lonely stoppers, do pick them up. They do sell very, very well for me. Here's a rooster plate. Unfortunately, it has a big new chip on it. Got microwave plates. There's a lot of random coasters here. Some little cups. This looks like a tea set I actually have in stock. Teapot and cups. Maybe I'll have a look for that and bring it out in a haul upcoming. More canisters. A lidless teapot. Many of you suggested that if you find a fantastic teapot, it can be used as a planter to put an air plant or flowers in. Another thing without a lid, a vintage ice bucket. This one does have the acrylic candle, sadly missing its acrylic lid. We have serving platters. This one is vintage American Cubist or something similar. Several companies made these, and it's very hard actually to tell the difference between makers. I really hope you enjoy shopping along at Goodwill with me. I like to show you everything on the shelf in the hopes that you get the feeling that you are here with me, thrifting as well. As you can see, we have lots of glass bowls. This is a little ceramic piece. I try to carefully go through everything because you just never know what's hiding. This section is travel mugs. Here I am looking for Starbucks and Yeti. Some of their pieces can sell used for a good profit. Here's a spoon rest and trivet here. Let's look at this one. It's a souvenir piece for $2. The spoon rest. Don't know that that's anything special. Just a decorative piece. Little jar here, quite interesting. Independence. Lidded jar. It looks like they have really thinned out their utensils. Not so much with the lids. I saw these two gold lamps from the other end of the aisle, and I had my fingers crossed that they were going to be vintage crackle glass, but sadly not. They are contemporary. Always worth a look in the lamps though, because you just never know when you're going to find a ceramic Christmas tree base or something very interesting. Today is not our lucky day in the lamp section. So let's move on. To my left are small appliances, waffle irons and coffee makers, and some artwork. This is a lovely piece by Krista Kiefer. Sadly a print, so we'll leave it on the shelf. They just wheeled out a brand new cart of treasures. It looks to be mostly toys and electronics, but it's always worth having a look just in case there is something for us. Tabletop popcorn maker, some lights. Let's look back here at the small artwork and frames. This looks like a trivet. It's very lightweight though. I think it's actually wall decor and it's plastic. Here is an ornament. Let's bring this out. It's glass, probably Enesco. It looks very faded. I don't know if you can see how dark the design is, so I think we will leave that behind as well. Let's keep going. I love this tent picture, but in the stained glass style, it is actually plastic though. Lots and lots of frames, some canvas artwork. This next section holds the larger pieces. I've spotted a frame that looks very vintage back here. It's a metallic piece, sadly very damaged as they often are. We'll have to leave that one. All sorts of canvases here. I'm flipping through because when you find one vintage piece, very often there are more. Things are a bit jammed up here, so I'm going to unstack this section so I can see what's back behind here. Let's see, lots more canvases and frame. Oh, look at this. This is a piece of stitchery. It is De Grazia, I believe. Looks like it's $5. Nicely finished and framed. It's in good condition. I really like this piece. Oh, it's professionally framed. So let's definitely pop this into our cart. Over here is another vintage frame, and this one looks like it might be Cruel Stitchery. Let's have a look. It's Holly Hobby. She's absolutely gorgeous. Someone did an amazing job. Let's carefully turn her the right way up here. How many of you had Holly Hobby in your room as a little girl like I did? She's so gorgeous. Beautiful flowers, lovely red stars on her bonnet. Oh my goodness. She's quite heavy. Oh, look at the back. It's the old Dymo tape. Who remembers this? From Grandma Bendorf, Christmas 1973. She is fantastic. I'm going to keep carefully flipping through because, as we know, where there is one amazing Stitchery piece, sometimes there is a matching one. So I don't want to leave anything behind. Here's a lovely watercolor of Lake Mead. Somebody's project. Most of these are what I call model home art, inexpensive frame pieces, but as we were hoping for, another Stitchery piece, $5. Good friends are the sunshine of life. How true is that? Let's put this in the cart with our lovely Holly Hobby. Here on my table is everything we found at Goodwill and a few things that I brought back from my vintage booth. Let's start over here with something I knew was going to happen. I looked and looked on the shelves for the little house that goes on top of this Blue Sky Clayworks tea light tray. Didn't find it and forgot to put the tray back on the shelf. No matter, I'm hoping it's a good omen and the house might show up in the next couple of times I visit Goodwill. I will show you over here this piece I have in stock. It's a Puppy Love, also holds a tea light. It shows you the lovely style of Blue Sky Clayworks. Heather Goldmink is the artist. Now, unfortunately, this piece has a break. Here is supposed to be a lovely candlestick between the two puppies having their champagne dinner. That is missing. I just wanted to show you that is the type of thing that sits on top here and the candle goes underneath. If you are interested in this piece, as is, I am selling it for $12. Back behind it is this gorgeous slice of agate. I don't know if you can see, but the crystal in the middle is absolutely stunning. As you can see, it does have a break, but I think if it is propped up in a bowl surrounded by other rocks and shells, you would never know that is there. This also $12. Next we have our beautiful vintage lemon plaque here. It has a circular hook and I'm thinking, as I mentioned, if you popped a little hook on your keys, they could hang there handily by the door when you go in and out. This we paid $2 for and I am asking $14. Next is our super duper fun candy dispenser. It has a mason jar. You can fill that with your favorite candies. Pull on this and candies are dispensed down the chute here. It is made of wood. It's in lovely condition. I paid $3 for it and I am asking $20. Back here is our lovely cross stitch. It's beautifully framed and matted. Good friends are the sunshine of life. Little girl with her goose. I paid $5 for it. I am asking $25. In front of it are a couple of pieces that were reserved for purchase but never paid for, so I am making them available. I thought they matched this piece absolutely perfectly. First, we have this lovely floral decanter or bottle. It has a cork stopper. Really lovely lilac color that matches the mat board of the cross stitch. I am asking $18 on this piece. On the other side is a Jim Beam bottle. It's made of slag glass. Originally, this would have had a stopper. Sadly, that is missing. But it's gorgeous whites and grays with a swirl, as you can see. It would be perfect as a vase or decor. I am asking also $18 on that piece. In the middle here is our beautiful full red crystal candle holder by Gorham of Yugoslavia. It has been used, as you can see, but that wax is quite easy to remove. You could just pop this in the freezer, the whole thing, for a couple of hours, and the wax will contract and should just pop right out of there. We paid $2 on this piece, and I am asking $20. Next, we have this fellow, our fantastic flying pig. He's so detailed. Look at the feathers on his wings. He is just a very unique and fun piece. I ended up paying only $3 for him. I am asking $18. Over here we have some glass pieces. From my collection, I am making them available to you. We have this larger one. It is signed Leo Ward 1986. It has its original sticker on there. In front are 3 babies, also signed. I believe 2 are W. Ward, William Ward. This one, and this one, and I believe the third one, this one, is Leo Ward. You can often tell the difference in the tails. Leo Ward's pieces tend to have a more spread tail, while William's are more pointy. I am asking $15 each on the small birds and $25 on this one. We also have this fabulous turtle here. He is a sea turtle made of glass. He has cased glass in the middle, white and blue. He has a really sweet little face. You can see his eyes here. I am asking $25 on him. These are Pier 1. Absolutely love the design, almost a drip glaze. They're very modern. The pepper holes and the salt holes are on the side here. They're Pier 1 imports. I am asking $18 on the set. As I explained in the video, this is not Giorgio Armani, but Giuseppe Armani, who had a club where you would receive figurines every so often if you were a member. It's quite a fun piece. I love the fact that it is incised on the back with his signature. I paid $1 for it. I am asking $22. As promised, I included some mugs here in the haul. This one, this Ray Dunn magenta mug that says Dream. We found it together at Goodwill. I paid $2 for it. I am asking $20. And I included a few more for your consideration here. This is lovely. I love you to the stars and back with some stars here. This is a Home Essentials, sold at Macy's. Absolutely lovely piece. It's a nice size. You can fit a lot of coffee or tea in there. I'm asking $15 on this piece, and this is a real treat. These mugs, if you're not familiar with the artist, are by Mara. They are stoneware pottery. There is her signature. This one is hummingbirds. Absolutely lovely. I love the square design. Square at the base, round on top. The other one is in blue. Very similar design, shape. But this one is butterflies, as you can see. And these I am asking $25 a piece. I wanted to include this vase here because it goes so beautifully with Holly Hobby here, doesn't it? It's lovely blue, yellows and greens here. Really textured. There is the base. I don't think it is too terribly old, but it is in the Italian pottery design. Lovely piece. I am asking $28 on the vase. And here is Holly Hobby. She is Cruel Stitchery on linen. She's beautifully framed. I believe that is the original frame. And as we saw in the store, she has a dedication on the back. I am asking $45 on her. In front of her we have the two milk glass vases we found, and as you can see they're a little bit different. The glass is different. This is more of a moonstone type glass with a blue tint, and this one is a very matte white. Both gorgeous. I paid 99 cents on the small one. I think this one was $2, and I am asking $12 a piece. Over here we have 3 more pieces that became available when I hadn't received payment. This is a Jerusalem plaque. I believe it is a souvenir piece, very, very vintage. I know I had something similar when I was younger in this sort of beautiful iridescent rainbow color. It's absolutely lovely. I am asking $22 on the plaque. We have a spongy rose bear here, always and forever. This will never wilt or die. The roses, although they look very real, are a spongy material. He's lovely. He comes in this box with some extra flowers just in case. I'm asking $18 on the bear. This owl is gorgeous. She is a vase. She has a lovely drip glaze for feathers all the way around there. In lovely condition. I am asking $22 on the owl. Another fantastic piece here. This is an ice bucket, very vintage. It has a teak, I think it's teak wood top here. There's the inside. The handle is also wood. And the cool part, it is by the amazing designer George Briard. Do be on the lookout for George Briard pieces. They are very collectible, amazing quality. I am asking $25 on this ice bucket. And another amazing designer, Jim Shaw. This is a picture frame I had in stock. Again, it wasn't paid for. I paid 99 cents back in, gosh, that might have been December of last year. I am asking $18 on the frame. Over here we have a little Asian style key house. I call it a key house because the door looks like it could accommodate a skeleton key. That would look lovely on a mantle if you have an Asian theme in amongst some plants. I paid $3 on it. I am going to ask $18. We have a beautiful blue jay on this egg, perfect for Easter coming up. It is solid, it's weighted, a lovely piece. I'm asking $22 on the egg. This would also be a fantastic gift for Mother's Day, which is also coming up. Some very vintage silver salt and pepper shakers here. I believe they are silver plated. Just look at the tops of these. So fun. This pair is $14. Look at this lady. She is a winning gymnast. 10.0 on the scorecard. She is ceramic, made by George Good, and she has a music box. She works. Let me see if I can wind her. Do a little bit more. So if you have a little gymnast, I believe she plays Chariots of Fire, a wonderful tune. I am asking $45 on the George Good gymnast. I also wanted to show you this piece. I suspect it is very vintage, and I think it might be Murano. It's an ashtray. It's beautifully symmetrical. Very heavy, nicely made. It has a clear base with some scratches from age. These scratches happen when an item is set on a shelf and the dust between the glass and the shelf causes these scratches as the item is moved around. Now, I don't know if you can see, but it has different shades. It has purples, greens, and I have a little black light here. These are available on my website, thriftingvegas.com, and it does have a little touch of UV reaction to it. Some green and orange around the edges here. If there is interest in this piece, I am asking $45. There is one final thing I just wanted to show you because I think this brand is fabulous. This is a vase. It is glass. Let me show you the mark. It is called Anchor Bend. They make vases, figurines, absolutely fantastic glass Christmas trees. Do be on the lookout for this brand. I think they have the potential to be huge. Their Christmas trees are amazing, as are their wave sculptures. I'm going to pop a couple of comps in on this vase. Between $75 and $100. This is a vase from my collection. I would be willing to part with it for $55. If you see something you would like to purchase, please send me an email, thriftingvegas.tiffany@gmail.com. Please include your name, your address, the item you're interested in, and your offer. I get many emails and offers, so I do suggest if you're in love with something, feel free to offer a couple of dollars over asking price to give yourself the best chance at winning the item. Please do hop over to my new website, thriftingvegas.com, where you will find items that are still available from some of my past videos. We are still loading the site, loading the videos. I have quite a substantial inventory that needs to be made available. So do keep checking back, and please stay tuned. I am doing a new segment, trying it out, where I am going to share my top 5 items from the last video. The ones that sold the fastest and have the most interest, the ones I got the most emails on and the most bids. I'm also including Bear and Rio as usual, and our beautiful hummingbirds. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye! I hope you enjoy the new website. We're trying something new today. I am going to walk you through my top 5 most successful finds from my last thrifting trip based on how much interest I received and how many people emailed me wanting to purchase them. If you enjoy the segment, do leave me a comment and let me know, and I will make it a regular feature in every video. At number 5, the Red Rooster Cafe and Bakery wall sign. I paid $4. It sold for $26. At number 4, the beautiful blue crackle glass vase. I paid $3. It too sold for $26. At number 3, the polka dot and bow gift box cookie jar. I paid $7. It sold for $35. Number 2 is the Marshall Pottery Sponge Star mug. I paid $3. It sold for $24. And coming in at number 1, the beautiful Italian music box. I paid $10, repaired it, and sold it for $46. I wasn't very happy with the way the eyeglass screws looked on the music box, so I picked up some of these little brass pins from a hardware store, and they did a much better job, and I'm absolutely thrilled with the way it turned out. You almost can't tell there is even a repair. We are out here again at Floyd Lamb Park, and a lot of it is actually desert. As you can see, we bring the dogs out here and they can just run and run, and we very rarely see anybody else out here. Dogs just love it. They chase each other, they chase the birds. Let's catch up. Bear, what you got? Found a stick? Did you find a stick? There, gentle. Get me, get me. Right in the mud. Gentle. Did you get it? What's there?
Did you find it? Did you get it? Where is it? Where did it go?
Yeah, nose, Ray.
You guys are gonna have to go in the shower now.
Wee. Oh goodness, look at your nose. What's that?
Dirty dog.
Are you digging me? Me, are you digging?
Did you get it? Did you get it, Reek? Did you find it?
Thank you. Did you bring me a rock?
Oh, look at you.
This is going to be so much fun. I'm here at Goodwill, but I'm not alone. My mum and my daughter Miley are with us.
Hello. Hi. Hi, everyone.
What are we going to look for today? Stuff.
Stuff. Cut. I was not prepared for